say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Tyler Hero out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Booker, good.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Unloads from 13. Hero, no good.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Booker the pass to Beal. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Wiggins outside. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Quick start for the Suns in this one. It's a 5-point game. Suns moving the ball around. Inside. That's good from Dunn on the assist from Booker.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that. How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Here's the floater. In deep, Robinson drops it in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Beal. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And it's Wiggins missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Booker kicks to Dunn. There's the triple. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Crafty move, and the layup is up and in.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for the Heat.
Now at the line.
That's good from Hero. Here's Booker. 6 points for him. Down low. Back to Dunn. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Richards passes to Booker. O'Neal from long range drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mitchell against Booker. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
For three, Booker. No good. The Heat trail by 5. On the wing, Mitchell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen. Richards with it. Now defended by Adebayo. O'Neal passes to Richards. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside, Hero. Now Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
To the paint, here's Beal. Rebound by Mitchell. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Can't get it to fall. Suns leading by 5. And Beal kicks to Booker. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 9 points.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Suns here with a different look. Plumlee, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Morris comes in for Dunn. Bull, he's checked in for Beal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Phoenix leading by 6. Outside, Jones from downtown. Hands it from downtown.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
First team foul.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's O'Neal. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense... Wow. Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
Jones for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Jaime Jaquez is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Shot's good by Booker.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
That one goes. Count it. The Heat trail by 16. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Anderson, a screen on Booker. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
On the wing, Wiggins. Mitchell. Can't get the putback. Suns leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Timeout.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Different look for Miami. Brooks comes in for Wiggins, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Davion Mitchell. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Tries again. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Iguodala. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat trail by 13. Over in the corner, Jaquez. And it's off from three-point range. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Gillespie. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Rozier. The rebound by Micic.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And that one's good. Iguodala.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Rozier. Makes it off the glass.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees. Gets that one to go.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 17 points was their biggest margin. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Micic. And the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. On the wing, Booker. Shoots over Burks. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, a shot by Burks. Nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta. Burks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Going with the whole new group on the floor. Phoenix making some changes. Suns leading by 14. Done outside. Back to Jones. There's O'Neal with the 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Three-pointer.
Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. Hero attacking. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Pass to Richards. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. O'Neal's got 10 points.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
O'Neal with it. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Pass to Jones. Now Richards. O'Neal drives in. Misses from close range.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Offensive rebound. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Up again, and Jones pulls it down. Phoenix leading by 18. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. O'Neal kicks to Dunn. The tray. And Ware pulls it down. Hero with it. Just 3 on the clock. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's Phoenix in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these out.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The Heat trail by 16. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the small forward spot.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Booker in stride. And the dunk by Booker.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Dunn kicks to Booker. Pass to Richards. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
A nice shot by Booker.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Left side, O'Neal. Richards. The three ball. Another three for Phoenix.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Just 3 to shoot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 15.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Ware passes to Robinson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Dunn right side. Pass to Richards. Booker against Adebayo. Beal from long range. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
You got no game, Heat.
Here's Adebayo. 6 points for him. Shoots from 12, and he drops that one in. Mitchell's got 11 points. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bull, the pass to Gillespie. Back to Bull.
Come get it, come get it.
Now Richards. Here's Micic. That three off the mark. And here is Mitchell. Has to Ware. Now here's Adebayo. Larson. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Suns leading by 19 points. Allen passes to Gillespie. The teardrop falls in.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Bull. Allen outside. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for T-shirts. It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free T-shirts. Who wants one? I want to see you get loud. Here comes the T-shirts. Who wants a T-shirt?
Kyle Anderson is checked in for the Heat. Rozier comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Phoenix has possession. Bull with it. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Bull. Beal from long range. And the 3-ball is good. Beal's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Phoenix.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Larson. And Bull pulls it down.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Pass to Plumlee. Over Adebayo. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And it's Rozier missing. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from the baseline. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suns leading by 23. Kevin Love out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
The kick out to Rozier. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Allen dishes to Lee. For 3, there's Allen. That's good on the assist by Lee.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Suns have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Plumlee. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
On the wing, Booker. Rozier defending. And Booker kicks to Lee. Jacks up a three. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Bull. Takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
6 on the shot clock. The drive by Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bulls got 6 rebounds now in the game. Allen passes to Bull. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Lee, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lee's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Here's Mitchell. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lee kicks to Booker. Bull dishes to Allen. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. And a wide open look for Lee. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
To the middle. Here's Hockey. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Booker against Mitchell. Now, here's Bull. Defense is right there. Count it. 6 points for Mason Plumlee.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Allen. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The Suns making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
"36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Took him no time at all on that one.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Plumlee, the pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here is Plumlee. So it's the Suns winning easily here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Devin Booker.